Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Maria Martinez, and today we're going to travel a little bit back in time to the womb. We're going to regress to the womb and to the time of our birth, where we became conscious of our environment, where we became aware of what was happening around us, and where we began to create a story or the story that later became our reality. So let's begin and just allow yourself to go with it. Allow yourself to receive the healing, perceive and imagine as we move through the process. Even if you're not able to specifically see images or colors or hear, just allow yourself to receive. Now, as we go back in time, we're going to spend some time in the womb reconnecting to the light, to our divine will, our divine strength, our divine power, so that we may reset our experience coming into this world, and we maintain our connection with ourselves and the memory of our truth, and then allow that to integrate as we move forward. So let's begin by taking a deep breath. Exhaling slowly. You want to relax your mind, relax your body. You want to open the doors to your subconscious, unconscious mind by surrendering to the process. By letting go, you may choose to sit or you may choose to lay down, whichever feels more comfortable. Take another deep breath and relax. Going slowly into your body. We are maintaining our awareness as we're relaxing, moving into the space of trust, of radical surrender, allowing the mind to show us, allowing the memories to. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Deep breath. Begin to come into the space of stillness, a space that is within you, heart space. You may choose to bring your hands to your heart. We're coming to the space of compassion, conditional, by completely surrendering and take another deep breath. We're going to count down to 1 from 10. Relax even further, being completely aware and present to this process, but surrendering our mind, surrendering into your heart space. Come into this quiet place within the mind. One more deep breath. Eight, 7, 6, 5, Continue to breathe. Continue to relax with each breath. Take in life. Exhale. Release toxicity, concern, heaviness. Three, two, wave. We're going to imagine our light thing throughout our heart space, bigger than our body, expanding, filling the room, elevating your awareness of your belief systems of society, belief systems of elevating your detaching. Dropping completely into the space. And exhale. As you exhale, see yourself noticing your time here on the left or behind, floating above it, yourself moving back and top. And as you move back in time, you're noticing stages, your time, where you anger, shame, lonely, worry, shame, blame, guilt. They're showing up as little flags or time, letting you know these are the events. To the events that we are ready to heal. Breath. Noticing all the little parts of you, all the little fragments of parts. You're filled with compassion, filled with love. As you connect, as you observe all those parts of you that may feel separate, fragmented, disconnected, or rejected. See your way through 13 years, all the way through 9, through to the age of 3, all the way back to toddler, newborn, With that, now as we're doing this process, notice here what you're feeling as you come to the womb. For some of you, it may feel very cold. It may even feel scary. You may feel anxious, be full of fear. Take one more deep. These are the experiences that we're ready to heal. For some of you, you may feel lost. You may feel confused. You may feel out of place, like you don't belong. Go ahead and take another deep breath. We're going to notice the people around, beginning with your mother. Now that you're in the womb, the colors red. Were they bright? Notice the temperature, cold, warm. Notice your own position in the womb. Is it comfortable? Do you feel cuddled? Do you feel safe? Do you feel like you belong there? And take one deep breath. Now notice the relationship with your mother. Do you feel connection? Do you feel emptiness, loneliness? And take one more deep. Notice your interpretation of your mother. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? Are you longing for her attention? Are you longing for connection? Or are you noticing disconnect, overwhelm, or frustration, mistreatment of her body? Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Now notice how you feel about coming forth. Notice how you feel about being to go through gestation. Notice if you feel ready, excited about being born. Notice if you feel like you need more time, you want to hold back. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Notice and feel. Tune into the little baby in the womb. All her or his feelings. That overwhelm, that frustration, the trauma of being aware and not feeling connected. Being aware and not feeling like you belong. Being aware and not feeling like you have a voice. You matter. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. What are other emotions you're taking on? What else are you noticing about mom? Her anxiety, her fears, her sorrows, her unhappiness? And what about the relationship with your father? Be welcoming, be excited. Is looking forward to seeing you, meeting you. Is he in the picture? Be dismissive. Notice what you're feeling. One more deep breath. Notice the story that you're creating. Oh, don't be good enough. Wanted. I'm not loved. Rejected. Burdened. Just get away. Word. And let's go ahead and delete and create all of the create all of the stories that you're creating, all of the elements, all the ingredients you're adding to the story. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. I am loved. I am wanted. Belong. I am loved. Matter. Important. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, notice how each of those statements land with you. Notice the resistance in your body. Notice the areas where you're holding, I don't believe this, or this is not true, this is my truth. We want to delete and create, delete and create. We want to delete and create everything that the baby, the newborn, the fetus, was creating about his or her reality before coming into the world. We want to delete and create fear-based stories. We want to delete and create stories from the space of rejection, from the space of loneliness. We want to delete and create, delete and create, delete and create, delete and create, delete and create. Then take one more deep breath. And notice who else is around you that is playing a role, that is influencing your behavior, mom's behavior, or dad's behavior. They're another figure. Are they welcoming? Or are they loving? One more deep breath. Notice all that's coming in for you. Notice all the images, all the stories. Notice everything that is coming in for you today to see, to recognize from where you created your reality. Notice everything that is coming in for you, and notice where you're resisting. I am loved, I am lovable. We want to unravel from the time in the womb, the story that you created that then became your reality. Deep breath. Now we're going to move through the womb, or from the womb through the birth canal. See yourself, perceive yourself, know yourself, moving through the birth canal. And notice what you're experiencing. What are you feeling? Claustrophobic, bound, safe, danger, close. Notice if any other feelings, thoughts, stories come in as you move into your birth. You move through the birth canal as you reveal yourself to the world. Then take one more deep breath. Healthy. Are you strong? Are you welcome? Are you loved? Do you have a voice? Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Notice the shock of coming in from one place to another, from a place, even if it wasn't full of love and light, even if you didn't have 100% connection with your mother, it was still a place that felt safe, contained, small, settled. And now coming into the world, see yourself, experience the shock, notice the shock in your life. Coming in from feeling safe to a place of I don't know what to expect, I don't know what to do, I'm not in control. Go ahead and clear, delete, transmission, clear, delete, clear, delete, transmission. Observe yourself, know yourself, love yourself, bring in light, love, and kindness to that little one that's now coming into the world, feeling desperate, feeling anxious, feeling alone, feeling disconnected, feeling overwhelmed, feeling helpless. And take one more deep breath. Notice that part of you that feels concern, heaviness. Go ahead and release that. Now begin to move through your timeline as a newborn all the way up to the age of 17. Before you start moving through your timeline, notice what you decided about yourself while you were in the womb. Notice what you decided about yourself when you were born. I don't want it. I don't matter. Good enough. I don't love myself. I'm not worthy or deserving. And notice through time as you began to confirm, bring proof to those statements by the story and the reality that you were creating from that place of fear, from that place of unworthiness. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Continue to move to your time. The taller, on, breathe, experiencing the sadness, breathe. Noticing all the ways that you duplicated, all the ways you found proof for what you decided. Moving through 7, notice when you lost your sense of wonder, sense of magic. when you turned away from your imagination, from creativity, from fun. Notice the events around that. Notice who was part of that, the trauma around that, divorce, financial loss, death in the family, getting fired, lack, scarcity, whatever that was. Notice. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Notice across your timeline, the little girl, the little boy feels sad and alone, abandoned, betrayed, rejected. Notice where you started to withdraw from the world and shut down. Notice where you started to take on and believe the projections of others, the belief systems, stories of others. Notice the conclusion that you arrived at about yourself. Notice when you started separating from your self-worth, from your value, from your deservingness. Take one more deep breath. Continue to move through your time. Notice that trauma that created shock through your bodies, mental, your physical, your emotional bodies, energetic, your spiritual. Trauma, devastation in your life. Notice how you felt about it. Felt unworthy, undeserving, scared, afraid, doubtful. Or you lost your confidence, your knowing about yourself. Then take one more deep breath, coming all the way through center. Now we're going to go back. We're going to go all the way back, not through your timelines. We're just going to go all the way back to the womb. See yourself going back into the womb. Now that you've recognized everything that you've created, now that you recognize how you created your reality, from the wounding, from the pain, from the sadness, the grief, from the grievances. Now that you're aware the bricks that you laid to your foundation of unworthiness, heaviness, lack, and scarcity being enough, we're going to go back and uncreate. Take another deep breath. Into the womb. Now in the womb, we're going to go beyond the womb to the inner life. Just before you decided to come into this life, see yourself, perceive yourself stepping out further beyond the womb, before the womb, right before you decided to step into this body. And we're going to notice who is there with you. Take a deep breath. You're waiting in the interlife. Notice who is there with you. Notice if it's your guides, your angels, your ascended masters. Notice if it's the goddesses. Notice if they are galactic beings. Notice if it's source, goddess, cosmic mother. Take a deep breath and be in the moment, present. Notice how you feel in their presence, and notice how you feel about stepping into the body, this journey, this life. Notice any reservation. Notice any resistance. Or notice your enthusiasm, your excitement. whatever that may be with it. And go ahead and ask the divine beings, the celestial beings, the beings of light that are there with you, how can you make this the best experience? How can you completely and totally love yourself unconditionally? Ask Cosmic Mother, Cosmic Father, your guides, your angels, your ascended masters, goddesses. How do I surrender to my truth? How do I remember my truth? How do I make this journey the best journey? How do I learn what I'm here to learn and remember who I am? How do I remain in my power, stand in my power as source, and remember, integrate my lessons, and go ahead and take one more deep breath. How do I feel the connection to myself? How do I establish and embody and access the connection to myself? How do I love myself with complete surrender? How do I embrace my totality? How do I love myself unconditionally, completely, totally? Go ahead and take a deep breath and listen, hear, receive, know the answer. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. It's the message that the divine beings have for you. What is the message that they're offering you for healing, to access your higher state of awareness, higher state of consciousness, to access the higher state of wisdom and knowing? Take a deep breath. With your eyes wide open, see. Your ears ready to hear it all, hear. With your mind in the space of stillness, receive. With your heart open for love, receive. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Know yourself. Access yourself. Trust yourself. Love yourself. You may even ask your guide, the beings there with you now, why did I choose this lifetime? What was it about this lifetime here to learn? And how can I better embrace my totality with ease and grace? How can I fully surrender to my truth and integrate my lessons and learning with ease and grace, ultimately back to my authenticity, to my truth, my divine life? This way. You may even ask them, why was I created? Here, who am I? And go ahead and see, perceive the answer. Receive the information. Good. Then, without the need to control it, you may start feeling a sense of excitement, a sense of love flowing through you deeper for yourself. You may start feeling a warmth through your body as you're remembering, recognizing, knowing that you are a mighty creator, that you are divine love, that you are divine perfection. And this journey that you chose is one of the many journeys that you chose to experience being a human experience, to experience yourself in relationship to others, and to bring in truth and kindness and love and radiate it to others, to awaken yourself and awaken them into higher states of awareness and love. Come back to the light, to give through your experience, to contribute through your experiences, serve and impact the world, to change the world, to heal the world. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Now take another moment to ask any other questions that you may have before you come into the womb in your divine power, divine grace, divine love, divine compassion, truth, divine kindness. One more deep breath. Yourself coming back into the womb as the beautiful, brilliant light that you are, remembering your truth, remembering that you enroll your parents, siblings, your family, your soul family into this experience, remembering that you are powerful beyond measure, and that you chose to remember, chose to forget, to remember again who you are. You chose to forget to help others discover more of themselves, to express and complete soul contract, to remember to love, to forgive, to accept, to believe and trust again. Then take a moment. Now moving through the womb, the brilliance that you are, divine being, through the birth canal and grave, the newborn, the toddler, the child, remembering who you are, serving the world for what it was, detaching from the world without the need to prove yourself, be accepted, be validated, without the need to change who you were, feeling confidence in yourself, connection with yourself, connection with the divine, feeling grounded, feeling aligned, connecting to the sense of wonder and joy, connecting to the light, connecting to your divine emergence, connecting to faith, self-belief, confidence, knowing that you're moving all the way to the edge of healing, transmuting, forming, resetting those experiences with this new experience of who you are, new knowing of who you are, healing the past, and helping that little part of you remember truth, coming back into wholeness, reconnecting to joy and fun, and all the way through senior. Feeling compassion for yourself, feeling love for yourself, filled with loving kindness for yourself, surrounded by all the little ones that needed help and support, knowing that today you gave them the gift of freedom, the gift of love, the gift of connection, the gift of expression. And they are accepted just the way they are. They are loved beyond measure. They're beautiful and they're amazing. Go ahead and take a deep breath and invite them to integrate into wholeness. Bringing all the splinters of your soul, your spirit, all the fragmented of you into love, to belonging, to compassion, to loving kindness. Restoring your confidence, self-belief, self-trust, recognizing and acknowledging your self-worth, your deserving, knowing that you're more than enough and that your value is determined by you. Breath. Giving yourself permission to shine, giving yourself permission to own your power, giving yourself permission to forgive and let go, giving yourself permission to release everyone from your field, giving yourself permission to be free, to be you, to have full power, ownership, control of your mind and your ability to create your own reality. Go ahead and take a deep breath and let's go ahead and integrate that forward all the way into now. I am the master of my destiny. So, I accept myself for who I am. Forgive myself. I accept myself for who I am. So, I love myself. Give myself. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Back into your work. Going back into the present moment. Feeling exuberant, feeling happy, feeling joyful. Sending love back to all the little parts. Passion and acceptance. Sending worthiness and deservingness. Sending love. Love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Love myself. Myself. I love myself. It's done. It is done. It is done. Be it. Take a moment to fully integrate and share with your little ones anything else you feel important to share. anything that you feel important to say. Embrace your totality. Embrace your brilliance. Embrace your light. Embrace your power to create your own reality, to choose your worth, to choose your value, to own your value. Take one more deep breath. Beautiful, beautiful. Exhale.